Hey 45 friends, Lisa here coming to you once again for another episode of C3 Kids Elementary 45 edition. Hey, can you believe it's already the end of July? It's the last week of the month, which means it's the last time we're going to talk about the Life app of faith, trusting in what you can't see because of what you can see. I don't know about you, but it has been an amazing 8 weeks for me, learning about this Life app and learning about how to trust God even though I can't see Him, but I can see His work in my life. Wow, that's been incredibly helpful. I know there's been some stuff that I've faced over the past few weeks, past few months, and it's been difficult. But knowing that I could look back and see God's work in my life and see evidence of Him all around me helped me remember that I can have faith and I can trust God no matter what. We say that a lot around C3 Kids, don't we? This has been a great month, or 2 months, of remembering that. Well, it's not over yet. We've still got 1 more week to go. So, let's get started. I'll meet you over at the Instagram poll table, okay? See you there. All right, here we are at our Instagram poll table with this week's question. This one is pretty interesting, and it reminds me a little bit of the conversations I've been having with your small group leaders. You know how each week I interview a small group leader, or 2 or 3, and I've asked them, if you were stranded on a desert island, which one of my objects on that shelf back there would you like to have with you, and why? Have you answered that question for yourself? You should go ahead and do that. But that's not the Instagram poll question for the week, because that would involve a lot of conversation. And we only have our tablet and our jars and our ping pong balls to answer. So instead, it's a version of that question. Here you go. Where would you rather live? A desert or a deserted island? Now, of course, if you choose deserted island, hopefully you might have one of my objects with you to help you out while you're there. But my question for you this week is just that. Where would you rather live? A desert or a deserted island? If I'm honest, guys, I wouldn't want to live in either place. But if I had to pick, I would pick a deserted island. And as you well know, because you've heard me say it all month long, I'd probably pick the spyglass so that I could look for boats and... But anyway, I digress. I'd pick the deserted island because I just think there would be a lot more variety there, maybe more opportunity for food and water. A desert just sounds miserable to me. But I don't know. How about you? What do you think? Talk about that with the people you're watching with. And while you do, I'll get ready for this week's interview. Can't wait for you to meet my guest. Hey, Chris, how are you today?
How you doing, Lisa? I'm doing well.
Good. It's good to see you across the screen. I know it's better in person, but I'm glad to have you here as our special guest for our 45 video this week. So you've been doing all right? You hanging
Yeah,
in? Yeah.
yeah. Been
How
staying
is
healthy.
yeah. And you are going to work at a job office, right?
Yes, I am.
Office.
I work in a hangar, so it's a little bit open.
Yeah.
Work in the aviation field. I work on old helicopters.
That's so cool. And so you feel okay about all that, and you're feeling safe and everything in that job.
Yeah,
Good.
I keep my social distance and I wear my mask often, so
That's
staying
good.
healthy and staying safe.
Yeah, I know the masks are kind of a pain, but okay, good. I'm glad you're doing well. Well, like I said, I'm really glad you're here. And, we're going to get started in just a minute with a few, I like to call them games or little activities that I've asked each leader to participate in. But before we do that, I'd love to hear just what you've been up to. And I know you're working. You just shared a little bit about that. But like, is there anything specific in this time where we haven't been gathering together that you've sort of done to keep yourself busy or found that you really enjoy, or just anything you'd love to share about what you've been up to or how you've been?
Well, I've been really enjoying doing puzzles again. I haven't done them in a very long time, so I started doing them all over again. So
Okay.
I've completed a few 1,000-piece puzzles.
Oh my
Pretty
gosh.
cool. And we bought a house right before we were quarantined, so we've been working a lot around the house
Yeah.
to where we like it.
Kind of perfect timing in a way, I guess. It forced
Oh,
you.
it was. Yep.
So are you a handyman? Do you like do the
Uh,
project
I
yourself?
I try to be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I can hold my own usually. I'm just not
anything
bigger stuff.
you're proud of that you've done.
Well, I created a garden outside my backyard, so a vegetable garden.
Oh wow, what are you growing?
I'm growing cucumbers, hot peppers, sweet peppers, zucchinis, green beans,
So
radishes.
okay.
So a little bit of everything.
I love it. Oh my gosh. And so you guys have fresh veggies at night for dinner and make
Yeah,
salad, salsas and
yeah.
all. Oh, that's so great. Awesome. Well, good. I'm doing puzzles too, but I have not done 1,000 piece. The kids who are watching probably already know that story because I've told them that I tried 1,000 piece and just too frustrating for me. It was actually during the unstuck month where we were talking about being determined. And I was like, well, yeah, I'm going to try this another time. And I did some more 500 pieces. That's about as far as I've gotten. But yeah,
So
like you, I've rediscovered the love of puzzles.
I ran into a little problem with my latest puzzle though. The same one you did with your friend's puzzle.
Oh, really?
One
It
piece.
came and yeah, and you had to like break it apart or something. Oh, you're missing a piece.
Missing a piece.
Oh, that's the worst when you get it all done and then oh, that makes me crazy. You know, there's companies I think you can like call or get in touch with and they'll send you them. Maybe that's the company I had to buy from. Anyway, I'm sorry for you. Maybe Lexi or Josie can draw you a picture. Anyway, well, I'm not going to keep you long tonight. I just wanted to jump on here and maybe we can have some fun together for our last week. This is actually the last week we are talking about the Life App of Faith. I can't believe we're at the end of July and we're kicking off a new Life App next month. So next week. And so you are our special guest, get to, you know, kind of finalize things here with this Life App. But before we get to all of those fun things, I have my Instagram poll tablet. I brought it with me from 45. And so I've been asking everyone the question of the week. So, and I've got the orange ping pong balls and the glass jars. So I'm going to ask you, where would you rather live? On a desert, see the camel there, or on a deserted island?
Definitely a deserted island.
That's what I said too. All right. So we've got 2 in that one. I think that was the right side. Nope. We'll just do it this way. So 2 on this side and 0 over here. So,
You know, I've been to the desert before.
oh, you're right. Yeah, that's not so fun, right?
No.
Horrible. I figured a deserted island would have like more opportunity, you know, like
Oh yeah.
trees and
At
shade
least tropical and
yeah,
a beach.
and water and stuff. So yeah, that's right. You served in the military and were on a desert. That couldn't have been fun.
No.
Ugh. I mean, I got to ask because we're in the middle of this heat wave and, you know, it's been so hot here in Maryland. Is the heat nothing compared to the desert heat?
It was about 120 degrees on the flight line.
So
So
I
it's a little hotter.
about the
A little
fact,
drier, but a little hotter.
so I can't complain at all that I'm hot right now and that we're, you know, in air
No.
conditioning. Well, thank you for your service and thank you that you did that. And I am grateful you're here in air condition now.
I am as well.
So, all right, moving right along. We've done our Instagram poll. Thank you for participating in that. The next thing is you can kind of see behind me, I have these pictures that are framed and each one has a number. And so each week I've had this fishbowl and it was filled with all these yellow cards that you can see. And I would pull one out and whichever number it coincided with, the leader would try and guess what the picture was because they're sort of blurry. Now you might be able to make some of them out right out of the gate. Some are easy. There's only one left because today is our last week. So the intrigue of, you know, me doing this isn't really necessary, but I figured we would play along with you and I would pull the number out of the fishbowl anyway, even though you get the last one. So your number is number 2. My favorite number because that's the day I was born on August 2nd. So the 2 is a good number, but let's show you what this picture is. And I think you're going to get it, I think. Can you see it? Am I
Yes.
close? Am I at a straight enough angle there for you?
Yep, I can see it.
Okay. Do you have a guess as to what you think it might be?
It's a snorkel set with the glasses and the pipe.
Okay. You got it exactly. It is scuba gear. That's the actual picture, not, you know, unfocused. So well done. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
got the tally at this point. I feel like the girls were ahead, so you may have created a perfect tie for us because I feel like it was 4-4 for the girls and the boys. I might have to go back and, if anyone's really serious about it, look at the old videos and see. But congratulations to the boys team this week. Mr. Chris got it. All right. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, last thing is right behind me. I have this shelf. You can see it here. And it's got all these objects of it on that. They're all objects that help you focus better or see better. And so my question, which goes right along with our deserted island conversation, is if you were stranded on a deserted island, see how that fits just perfectly, which one of these objects would you choose and why? And I'm going to give you a closer look. See what I did there? It's the whole theme, you know, take a closer look at the shelf. So I'm going to just kind of scan these with you, and then you can decide if you were on a deserted island. That's a VR headset, goggles, let's see, binoculars, a Viewmaster. That was a toy from when I was a kid. Camera, magnifier. Can you see them all?
Okay.
Sunglasses and crazy glasses, scuba gear, and a microscope. And then we've got, of course, the telescope right there. So what do you think? If you were on a deserted island, which of those would you choose to have with you and why?
I'd pick the Viewmaster, just so I could see pictures of back where I was and not on the desert anymore, or in the deserted island. I mean, it's going to get boring after a while if you're on a deserted island. So maybe you can see like the pictures of the city and stuff. Maybe your baseball team.
Yeah, there you go. I love that. Did you ever, are you young enough to have had one of those as a kid?
Yes.
Oh,
I did have one of those.
Awesome. I loved that. It was one of my
yeah.
favorite toys as a kid. I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing the coolest pictures. So that's fun. Keep you busy while you're out there stranded.
I knew exactly what I would pick.
That's cool. I love it. Okay, well, I think that's all the activities and games I had for you this week, but I would love for you, I believe, now, you know, every week in the So-and-So show at the very end, John and Brandon reveal the question, but we've been kind of giving everybody a sneak peek. So, and the way we do that is you already know this part. You've got hopefully something drawn up to show us the key question for this week as they head into the So-and-So show. You want to show it?
I do. I had my daughter, Lexi, who's going into the 5th grade this coming year, make me a picture. It says, "Do you think heaven looks like?"
What do you think heaven looks like? I love the rainbow and the pretty colors.
Yeah.
Tell Lexi thank you.
I will.
Close-up zoom in. Show us. Oh, very nice. Beautiful. Love it. Thank you. Thank you, Chris, and thank you, Lexi. But yeah, that's all I really had for us today. I know we're going to let the kids go watch the So-and-So show and do some worship, but before that, do you have any last minute things or anything you wanted to say before we?
Missing everyone. I'm missing all the kids and coming through and making the sticker ball. I can't wait to go back to doing it.
Sticker ball. I missed that too. I forgot. You're the only person I think that's mentioned that.
Yep. My favorite part was seeing how big it was getting.
No, that kind of got me right there. Well, thanks, Chris, for joining me today and for playing along and finishing out our week, our month, and with a bang. So I hope I do get to see you really soon. And
thanks for having me.
Thanks.
I appreciate it.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for me for this week. And hey, if you're watching on our YouTube channel, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, all right? And if you're not watching there, go ahead and go over there and hit that little thumbs up button. You know what to do. Anyway, the countdown is on its way, your So-and-So show is on its way, and I will see you back here with a brand new Life app and a brand new set next week. Do you want to know what it is? Do you want to know what our theme is? And our Life app? Well, I'm sorry, I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to come back next week and find out for yourself. All right? See you then.
And there.
Okay. Did we miss it?
Yeah, sorry. Hold on.
Right.
I'll extend the time here a little bit.
Thank you.
All right. Ready, set, go. Say cheese.
I'm already smiling.
Cheese.
Okay, fine. Cheese. How long did you set the time?
Oh, sorry. All right, one more time. Come on, we're gonna get this.
Okay.
I'm setting it for 7.5 seconds.
Okay.
Here we go.
Last time. Let's do it.
Here we go.
This is the keeper.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to hit you.
I know. You were going fast.
Can we just keep doing this?
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
Let me see if it
Do
took.
it.
I don't think it took. Well, no, I think it might have taken. Oh, I think we're good.
Yeah.
We could just one more?
No, I'm done.
Come on,
Thank you.
come
Goodbye.
on.
I don't want. Come on. All right.
Okay.
Fine. Go.
Come on. Okay, great. I couldn't hold on to the grip.
All right, I'll do it one more time, all right? But this is ridiculous. There's so many pictures of us. We don't need any more pictures. Do you
The world needs more pictures of us,
I
Brandon.
don't think it does.
Yes, it does.
Fine. You know what? Take your picture. Just take
All right,
yourself.
fine. I can't take it like that when you're facing the wrong direction. You're supposed to be facing that way. Look. Oh, fine. Be that way. Hey, everybody, I'm John.
And I'm Brandon, and welcome to the So-and-So Show.
Where we love to tell you jokes that make you laugh.
Well,
For
I mean, we
example,
do more than tell you jokes.
No. What do you call a frozen dog?
I don't know.
A popsicle.
I do. But, John, seriously.
What
we
do you
don't-
call an alligator in a vest?
A crocodile.
No! What? No, an investigator?
Oh, no, I get it. That's funny. That's a really good one.
thank you.
No, but this show isn't all about telling people jokes.
Well, I know that. I just wanted to practice a little for my stand-up comedy act on Tuesday.
What? Where is it?
Well, at the one and only Cafe for Comedy, Coffee, and Curly Fries. Stand up every Tuesday mid-morning.
Oh.
Haven't you ever heard of the Curly Fried Comedy and Coffee to Go? Laps and lattes. Muffins over monologues? Have you seriously never heard of any of these events?
No, but it sounds pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
What is
Brandon, this is the event of the week for upcoming comedians. It's like the place to be. It's not just pretty cool. It's basically the most epically cool thing that's ever happened to a Tuesday since tacos.
Oh, well, awesome. Good for you.
Well, thanks. I'm sorry I'm so uptight. It's just that I'm wondering if, even though it's a super awesome opportunity, if it would be even more awesome if I didn't do it.
What?
It's just, I don't know how it's gonna go. I mean, what if they don't like me? What if they don't laugh? Brandon, no ha-has.
Okay, well, you never know how something's going to turn out before you do it, you know?
Well, when I eat a grilled cheese sandwich, Brandon, I know it's going to feel like 1,000 tiny dairy miracles melting in my mouth all at once every time.
Okay.
I know that for sure.
Yeah.
But with stand-up comedy, I don't know.
Well, yeah, well, what's the worst that could happen?
The worst?
Where's your dream?
So this way. So paper bags, am I right? And everyone thought these puppies would never be in style. Oh, muffin? Anyone? They're gluten full. Who am I kidding? No one's even here.
Oh, that's the worst you can imagine? That doesn't seem that bad.
Whatever.
All right, now answer this question. Think about it. What's the best that could happen?
The best? Oh, the best is over here. Hey. Hey, everyone, I'm Jonathan. Oh, wow. Thank you, yeah. Hey, who here hates traffic? Yeah, I know. It's like, move your cars faster on the road. I got places to be. Oh, hey, but what about paying taxes? Ooh, right? Could those forms be any more complicated? Yeah. Hey, if one more ad interrupts my streaming video, I'm gonna be like, Oh, stop it. Hey, stop it. Thank you. My time's up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Especially you. Thank you.
I think that seems pretty doable.
Maybe.
No, I mean, maybe even if they don't throw flowers and even if you don't wear a suit, which I must admit is the least likely thing of your scenario, it could still be good.
Good. Good is like an insult to an artist. It either has to be great or it's worthless.
Okay, yeah, but you're never going to be great if you don't start somewhere.
So you're saying I should do it?
Look, I'm saying you never know how it's going to turn out. So don't let your fear of the unknown be what stops you.
Okay. Okay. You're right. I'm going to do it.
All right.
You've inspired me.
Ah, that's awesome.
Can I practice my jokes on you right now?
That's Bible story time with Kellen.
Well, hello to my favorite co-host.
Hey.
What you got for us today, Kellen?
Today, we're going all the way to the last book of the Bible, the book of Revelation. After all the history in the Old Testament, and after Jesus came and rescued people and made a way for us to have a relationship with God again. You can read Revelation to find the answer to this next question. What happens next?
Ooh, I can't wait to find out.
Well, you'll have to wait, because first, we're gonna dive into some viewer mail!
Wait, is viewer mail a thing?
Is actual mail still a thing?
Of course! I asked our viewers to describe the best place they could imagine, and these are their responses. Do you guys mind helping me read a few?
Sure.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, oh,
Nice. Nice.
good throw.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
Oh, me. This letter is from Ariel in Broken Bow, Nebraska. Nice. There you go. Dear Kellen, I hope you're doing well.
Thank you, Ariel.
Yeah. The best place I can imagine would have lots of flowers because I love flowers. I can almost picture it. When I was a little girl, there was this beautiful field of wildflowers down the street from our house. There were flowers of every color, blues and purples and yellows of every shade. Sometimes I would just lie down in the field and watch the clouds move in the sky for hours until my dad finally had to call me home for dinner. The best place I can imagine would have flowers as far as the eye could see, and they'd grow all year round. That's a place I'd like to see someday.
Wow. Paints a pretty picture, doesn't it?
Sure does. Let's hear your letter.
Oh, you bet. This one is from Javier from Claremore, Oklahoma. Hi, Javier. Let's see. Dear Kellen, I'm glad you asked about my imagination because imagining is what I do best. The coolest thing I can imagine is an amusement park with the tallest rides in the world. I'm talking about a roller coaster as high as the sky. Can you imagine riding a roller coaster through the clouds and right by the sun? And it wouldn't be scary because the clouds are actually cotton candy. So you could scoop some up to eat every time you rode by. And the best part of Javier's world, that's what it'll be called, is that there are no lines. That would be awesome.
That is awesome. I mean, I love roller coasters, and that sounds wonderful.
Hey, have you got a letter, Kellen?
I sure do. This one is from Keith. He lives in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Ooh, got a tricky one. Dear Kellen, one of my favorite things to do is play video games with my friends. Every Friday night, my friends and I go to one of our houses or apartments or whatever, and we order pizza and we play video games. And I'm talking all kinds of video games. Racing games, side scrollers, adventure games, open world builders, even classics like Pac-Man and Pong. It's my favorite place to be, surrounded by people I love, games I like to play, and food I like to eat. What could be better than that?
Wow. Who knew mail could be so much fun? I'm gonna have to check my mailbox later.
No kidding. It's really cool to see into other people's imaginations. What did that have to do with the book of Revelation?
I'm glad you asked. The book of Revelation was written by one of Jesus' disciples named John. It was written long after Jesus died and rose again, when John was an old man. God gave John a vision of the future, so John wrote it all down.
No kidding. So what's heaven gonna be like? Is it gonna be like what we read in these letters?
Yeah, will there be flowers and roller coasters?
And pizza? Oh, please tell me there will be pizza in heaven.
I have a confession to make. I don't really have all the answers to your questions. God only gave John a glimpse into the future. He didn't fill in every single detail, but maybe if you close your eyes and listen to what John wrote, you'll be able to picture a little bit of it. In his vision, John saw a new heaven and a new earth, and he heard a voice. The voice said, "Look, God now makes his home with the people. He will live with them. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, and there will be no more sadness. There will be no more crying or pain. Things are no longer the way they used to be." And John saw God himself sitting on a great white throne. And God said, "I am making everything new."
Wow.
Yeah, that's better than pizza.
Way better. No more sadness, no more pain. Everything that's old will be made new. Can you even imagine?
I really can't.
Yeah, it's like it's better than I can even imagine.
Exactly. Even though we don't know every single detail about the future or about heaven, we do know that our amazing, creative, powerful, and loving God has a plan that will blow our mind.
Oh man, we have got a lot to look forward to.
No doubt. Thanks, Kellen.
Yes, indeed. Keep in touch, fellas.
Hey, I'll send you a letter. Now where do I keep my stamps?
I don't know.
Okay.
Reveal the question.
What do you think heaven will be like? Ooh.
Yeah, do you imagine lots of clouds, harps, streets of gold?
Will there be pizza involved?
Talk about it together. What do you think heaven will be like?
And maybe it'll be like going to my stand-up routine. Do you think there's some comedy in heaven?
If you're going to be there, there will have to be.
Ah, thanks, man. Wait, were you being nice or mean just then?
We'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show.
See ya. What's black and white and red all over? Sunburned penguin! This is my mom waking me up when I'm late for school. All right, here we go. Wake up, you're late for school! All right, you know what my favorite breakfast cereal is? Any cereal! All right, here we go. How about this one? I got a better one for you, you all right? One fish, two fish. I don't know what the correct of that is.
Sometimes the road ahead can be so rough. You are the reason why I don't give up. 'Cause even when it's hard to see, I still believe. So I'm gonna trust your love no matter what. Gonna live my life for you, live my life for you. Whenever I'm walking, talking, and everything I say and do. Gonna live my life for you, live my life for you. Wherever I'm going, you are going with me too. Gonna live my life for you. Gonna live my life for you. Sometimes the road ahead can be so rough. You are the reason why I don't give up. 'Cause even when it's hard to see, I still believe.